We're going to answer 5 questions about this Venn diagram, about the survey of 50 students. The first one is, how many are taking a foreign language? Well, the foreign language circle has 23 plus 14. So 23 plus 14, 37. How many students play a sport? A sport only. The blue circle has 10 and 14. 14 is the part that they share together. So how many students play a sport? 14 plus 10, we get 24. Question 3. How many students do both? We are concerned with the intersection or the overlap, and that number is 14. How many students do not play a sport and do not take a foreign language? Number 4. So we are outside of the bubble, and there are 3 students. How many students play a sport but do not take a foreign language? 10 students. Now, if we put this info in a two-way table, play sport, do not play sport in the row, take a foreign language, do not take a foreign language in the column, play sports and take a foreign language, the intersection 14. Play a sport and do not take a foreign language, the blue part of the circle 10, and the total is 24. 14 plus 10. Let's do it again. Do not play a sport but take a foreign language is 23. Do not play a sport and do not take a foreign language, we are outside of the bubble, is 3. Now the total is 26. The total is 26. So now the total for taking a foreign language is 14 plus 23, which is 37. The total for do not take a foreign language is 10 plus 3, which is 13. If you add the outside column, you get 50. You add the bottom row, you also get 50. And this is called a contingency table, which is a fancy name for a two-way table. This contingency table is about, the data is about 2 variables. The age of the professors, the column, and the ranks of the professors, the row. The number of full-time professors that are under 30, A1 and R1 is 2. And the number of full-time professors that are 60 or over, A5 and R1 is 75. Now, let's just answer some of the questions about this contingency table. This is a contingency table about the New England Patriots roster, and you have the year of experience and the weight of the players. Now the number of cells is 4 times 3, so we have 12 cells. Therefore, for question A, the number of cells is 12. For B, how many players are on the New England Patriots roster as of December 3rd, 2008? That number is the total, and the total is right here. Corner. That number is 65. How many players are rookies? Okay, that's the first column that represents the rookies. So the total is 11. For C, that total is 11. How many players, the total number of rookies? 11. Okay. How many players weigh between 200 and 300 pounds? Now we're talking about row W2, and the total is 43. So the total is 43. Now for the next question, we need to find out how many players are rookies and weigh between 200 and 300 pounds. The intersection of column 1 and row 2. Rookie and weight between 200 and 300 pounds. So the number is 8. A subscript 1 faculty member is under 30. R subscript 2 faculty member is an associate professor. Now when you combine the two, A1 and R2 is the event that a faculty member is an associate professor under 30. Here's a representation of the table as a Venn diagram. Different kind of probability can be calculated. We can calculate the probability of, you need to realize that A1, A2, A3, and so on and so forth are mutually exclusive, so are R1, R2, and R3. Therefore, P of A1, the probability of under 30, will be the total 68. This is the total number of professors under 30 divided by the sum, the total, 1,164. And this is the probability of row A1. 0.058. 0.058, which is 5.8%. Now we can calculate the probability of a column, and it'll be the probability of R2, probability that the faculty member is an associate professor. So it's the total 381 divided by 1164. 381, which represent the total of the column, divided by 1164, which represent the total number of faculty members. It's 0.327, 32.7%, or 32.7%. Now we can also calculate the probability of a cell So the probability of A1 and R2. A1 and R2 is 3, and the total is 1164. So that probability as a decimal will be, let's divide it. 3 divided by 1164, 0.002. 0.0025, so it's 0.003, which is 0.3%. Let us write them down on the table. P of A1, 0.058. This is P of A1. P of R2, all the way at the bottom. P of R2, 32.7 or 0.327. Now let's combine them. P of A1 and R2, which is 0.003. The total should be 1.00 because it's 1164 over 1164. As you probably notice, the joint frequency distribution can easily become a joint probability distribution.